pav and the local train. No points for guessing that we are in the maximum city of Mumbai. It's Amchi, Mumbai and the whole Pulse team has reached here to tell you what's happening on ground, to get you the pulse of the people of Mumbai. 36 assembly constituencies is what the political parties are fighting for in Mumbai, which was once considered the bastion of the undivided Shiv Sena, where the battle is intensifying between multiple factions. Today we are focusing on the Mumbadevi constituency, where Shaina NC, who's now a Shinde Sena leader, is fighting it out against Amin Patel of the Congress. And this battle became even more interesting after Arvind Sawant's controversial remark, for which he's apologized. But Shaina NC has also filed a complaint against him, saying that the MVA needs to take a stand. We'll take you to Mumbadevi, talk to both the leaders and tell you what's happening on ground.
Agla station, Churchgate.
Given by UBT MP Arvind Sawant against Shaina NC is being criticized across the political spectrum. Even the Prime Minister spoke about it today during his address in Jharkhand, where he said that the people of Maharashtra will punish such parties that have anti-women mindset. Let's first listen into what the Prime Minister said, and then we'll tell you how this issue is resonating on ground.
महाराष्ट्र में भी भाजपा की महिला नेता को लेकर जिस प्रकार की बातें इनके साथी करते हैं, उसे पूरे देश ने देखा है। माताएं बहनें चौंक गई है कि हमारे देश की बहन बेटियों के लिए ये कांग्रेस वाले, उनके साथी ऐसी गंदी भाषा बोलते हैं। इसलिए महाराष्ट्र के लोग भी कांग्रेस और उनके साथियों को सबक सिखाने के लिए तैयार बैठे हैं।
The name of the city Bombay, which is now Mumbai, is derived from this temple, the Mumbadevi temple. We are in the Mumbadevi constituency. Now, ticket distribution has tested the unity of both the Mahayuti and the Mahavikas Aghadi as well. What's interesting in terms of a pattern emerging is that the netas who were upset or disgruntled were accommodated by the allies. In Mumbadevi, Shaina NC, who was, remember, a BJP leader and joined the Shinde Sena just ahead of elections, has been fielded as the Shinde Sena candidate. We spoke to her about her constituency, about joining the Shinde Sena, and also about the controversial statement made by Arvind Sawant against her. Let's take a look at the interaction. We're now joined by Shaina NC, who's campaigning in the Mumbadevi constituency. And remember, she is now a Shiv Sena leader contesting from the Mumbadevi constituency. Shaina, we've been on several debates. I've always initially introduced you as a BJP leader. Now you are a Shiv Sena leader contesting from here. What is this strategy? Because we've seen a trend, several leaders who've switched within the allies itself.
No, I think it's the Mahayuti leadership that decides. I mean, Atul Bhai is from Bharatiya Janata Party, Asha Tai is from Shiv Sena. We are all part of the Mahayuti. Having said that, yes, Shinde ji has given me this opportunity in Mumbadevi, and you have seen we have been campaigning extensively. 15 years, there is huge anti-incumbency because there has been no progressive work done. Look at the cluster redevelopment projects which are all in the pipeline. Kamatipura, unfortunately, even the plans are not submitted. So there's so much work to be done in this field, and I feel that in this area it is going to be the collaborative approach of the BJP, the Shiv Sena, the NCP and the RPI that will work collectively for this place.
Now, you know, we've been speaking to a lot of leaders, obviously, from all the camps, and the MVA is riding high on its performance in Lok Sabha. Do you think that will have an impact, or should one say that the recent elections in Haryana and the surprise that happened
Really the recent elections in Haryana, because people realize that you have a Prime Minister that has endorsed so many causes, which is Jandan, Mudra, Ujjwala, Awas Yojana, and you have a Chief Minister like Eknath Shinde who has endorsed the cause of women. You look at a Ladki Behan Yojana, which has really percolated down to the poorest of poor. You talk about Mumbadevi, 40,000 women have got Ladki Behan Yojana se 7,500 unke bank accounts mein, and for 15,000 of these women are Muslim. So I really think this is a case and study of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Prayas, Sabka Vishwas, and I'm hopeful that the people will vote exactly the way they have voted in Haryana.
Tell us something about your constituency, about your familiarity with this constituency, and also the fact that you are up against Amin Patel, who's been here since 2009. Is that a challenge, or it's going to be a cakewalk for you?
You know, I think for 15 years you've had a Congress MLA, and if there was progress, there wouldn't be anti-incumbency. But if you look and go through the bylanes of Kamatipura, Umar Khadi, Bindi Bazar, Dongri, everywhere, there is so many. The BIT Chawl even hasn't been redeveloped yet. I mean, the pace at which the MLA, for obvious reasons, has kept a vote bank intact. So I want to tell this vote bank that kaum ke upar vote mat kijiye, kaam ke upar vote kijiye. And 3 times you have had an MLA who is a man and a neta, ab ek netri ko mauka dijiye. And I have the absolute support of BJP, Shiv Sena and all our allies of the Mahayuti that are working tirelessly to realize this dream. If you take South Mumbai as an example, it has progressed so much. You look at the infrastructure, the coastal road, the metros, the Atal Setu that brings you in, etc. But in Mumbadevi, there is only congestion. And unfortunately, whether it's the residents that are suffering, the kind of water issues, the sanitation, the cramped up people living like sardines, which is not what the Prime Minister or the Chief Minister want, or the Deputy Chief Minister. So I think there's lots to be done, and we will definitely work tirelessly in that respect.
You know, I cannot not ask you about the recent controversy. I'll be speaking to other leaders as well. There's a massive show of strength, I would say, on part of the Mahayuti. But the recent controversy, Arvind Sawant and others are saying that he's apologized now. Do you think that's enough?
I think a formal stand needs to be taken by this confused Ubata Sena. I mean, Arvind Sawant, after my filing an FIR at Nagpara police station under section 79 and 356(2, has apologized. But on the other hand, you have Sanjay Raut, who is absolutely questioning that apology and saying that, you know, there is no reason to apologize. Look, any self-respecting woman does not want to be called imported mal. I'm not an item, I'm not an object, and I'm here to work. Question me on my work, question me on what I've done in generations of our family being in South Mumbai. I will answer all of that. But to just make unnecessary jibes shows their mindset. So the less said, the better.
All right, we also have Mr. Atul here from the BJP. Atul ji, ये जो विकास आघाड़ी के लोग कह रहे हैं कि देखिए फूट है, नवाब मलिक पर कंट्रोवर्सी हो रही है, कह रहे हैं कि आपस में ही पार्टीज चेंज कर रहे हैं. क्या कोई फूट है मायावती में, या आप लोग सब साथ?
Absolutely not. The way Devendra Fadnavis ji, Eknath ji Shinde and Ajit Pawar, what we have got some issues, but they are sorted out. Will not campaign for Nawab Malik. We had requested them not to do so.
That won't have any impact on the alliance?
But then wait for the withdrawal date tomorrow. Everything will be clear tomorrow. And as far as the BJP is concerned, we have categorically said that Nawab Malik should not contest elections.
All right, so that's BJP stand. Now, there's one statement made by a BJP leader in Ulhasnagar. I'm not sure if you're aware, but that has led to some controversy. Mr. Ramchandani, I believe, has said the one who was called a traitor is a chief minister. How do you look at these statements?
त्यांनी मराठी चालली
मराठी हिंदी दोनों.
पुन्हा रिपीट कराल तुम्ही क्वेश्चन.
बीजेपी के एक लीडर हैं उल्हासनगर से, जिनका कहना है कि जिनको गद्दार कहते थे वो आज मुख्यमंत्री बन गए.
आता गद्दार गद्दार म्हणता 2.5 वर्ष झाली. 2.5 वर्षामध्ये तुम्ही विकास बघितला. आमच्या शिंदे साहेबांनी, फडणवीस साहेबांनी आणि अजितदादांनी कधीच मागे वळून बघितलं नाही. त्यांनी फक्त एक फोकस ठेवलं की मला कुठे जायचं आहे. आता आपण एक म्हणतो ना, एक म्हण आम्ही नेहमी बाळासाहेब म्हणायचे की ट्रेन चर्चगेट से निकलती है बोरीवली तक जाती है, कितने लोग उतरते हैं चढ़ते हैं, लेकिन जिनको अच्छा लगा उनका एम है बोरीवली तक जाना तो वो जाएंगे ही. लेकिन आज साहब हमारे तीनों मुख्यमंत्री और उप मुख्यमंत्री एक एम लेकर चल रहे हैं, और वो एम में कोई गद्दार बोले या गालियाँ दे, हमको कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. हम लोग काम पे कॉन्सेंट्रेट कर रहे हैं और काम का विकास हम लोग दो लोगों को दिखाएं.
Your thoughts on this?
Answer that, you know, for those people who use such disgusting anecdotes like calling somebody a traitor, this is the most popular chief minister in Maharashtra. And Eknath Shinde ji, whether it's a Ladki Behan Yojana or even empowering the lives of the people in the madrasas, I think, sorry, I I think the list is endless. I don't think we should go into single comments who said what, but I definitely want to say the cadre is united. The Mahayuti leadership under Devendra Fadnavis, Eknath Shinde, Ajit Pawar is united, and we will continue to fight on the positive plank of progressive good governance, which is seen by one and all. So commentaries can detract at election time, but work is all that speaks.
The splits will have no impact on ground. Do you believe loyalties will change?
We are all one family. It's like shifting from one house to another, but the thought process of the joint family stays the same. Unlike the opposite, where you have a Mahavinash Agadi, where every morning Sanjay Raut speaks on, Nana Patole speaks on, Sharad Pawar goes on. It's an endless game. And unfortunately, you have so many voices in the Mahavinash Agadi. You take a controversy like ours, and obviously Arvind Sawant saying something, Sharad Pawar endorsing and saying you shouldn't speak like this about women, and Sanjay Raut saying he said nothing wrong. It shows you they have no respect for women to start with.
How hectic has this campaign been? Are you getting some time for yourself to rest?
Absolutely not, and no regrets. Want to be with public. We start at 8 in the morning, continue till now, then you get a little window of 1 2 hours and then back on the field. And that's the way it should be, because we're here to take forward the good governance of Prime Minister Modi and the good work done by the Mahayuti Sarkar in Maharashtra.
Thank you very much, Shaina, for joining us in the broadcast. So that's Shaina NC. She is a Shiv Sena leader now, contesting from the Mumba Devi constituency, where the fight is against Amin Patel of the Congress. Let's see how it pans out for the leaders. We'll keep on getting you updates from ground. A lot of negotiations took place and the political parties had to make a lot of compromises. Talking specifically about the Congress party, in 2019, out of the 36 assembly constituencies in Mumbai, the Congress contested on 30. But this time around, the Congress party is contesting on just 11 seats out of the 36 in Mumbai. Looks like they've had to compromise on a lot of crucial seats, and like their opponents would like to say, they surrendered in front of the UBT. But what does Amin Patel, who's the Congress candidate from Mumba Devi constituency, had to say about all this? Take a look. We are now in the Mumba Devi constituency, where it's an interesting battle between Shaina NC, who's now a Shiv Sena leader, and we have Amin Patel of the Congress, who has been representing this constituency from 2009. Thank you very much, Mr. Patel, for joining us. You've been representing the constituency since 2009. What is the sentiment on ground, and what is the response? Is there any anti-incumbency as your opponent is claiming?
There is not a single paisa anti-incumbency in this constituency. I'm representing this constituency for last 15 years as MLA. But I've also represented this constituency in the Mumbai Municipal Corporation also in 2002-2007. From last 30 years, I'm in this constituency working for them. I'm with them on the ground. You can see the response what I'm getting. It's so stunning heat, and people are with me, ladies are with me, or my sisters and brothers are with me. I can assure you one thing on behalf of my constituency, that this year margin will be more than 50,000.
Let's talk a little bit about the civic issues of your constituency. Your opponent says that we've increased connectivity in the entire state of Maharashtra, but unfortunately not in Mumba Devi, where there's still congestion. How do you respond to that?
Ma'am, this is a very old constituency, 100-year-old constituency. Where we are standing right now is the Kamatipura, which was built 125 years ago. Old, small, deliberate building, very congested building. And since last 12 years, I must congratulate people of this constituency who has worked tirelessly, and they have formed a committee. And I am very happy to announce that everything has been settled. All landlords, 800 buildings are here in this constituency, 800 buildings. More than 35,000 people staying here. They have formed a committee, and they have appointed MAD as a nodal agency. I am working with them day and night, and the plans are ready. The tender was going to call before the election, but due to some technical reason, the tender was not called. Tender is ready at the table of VP MADA. And as soon as this election is over, the tender will be called and this area will be redeveloped. You can see a lot of building already taking shape here. But I want the cluster should be redeveloped here. Lot of amenities should be created. There are no open space, there is no garden, but we have created. The PMC has done a tremendous job. And in coming days, every tenant who are living here in a 50, 70, 80, 90 square feet. The houses are so small that some place the bathrooms are bigger than houses. But each and every tenant maybe 50 square feet, 100 square feet, 200 square feet, they will be getting 500 square feet carpet area of 2-bedroom hall kitchen. The plan has been sanctioned. The High Power Committee of Government of Maharashtra has approved this plan. So what my opponent is telling, they don't have any reality of the ground. I don't want to comment something else, otherwise there will be another issue on me. But I can tell you one thing, you can see me laughing, and you will see on 23rd I will come out with the election office laughing with my people, and the margin will be not less than 52.
You know, you raised the issue. I didn't raise the issue of controversy. But tell me, is this still about development in your constituency, or has the situation on ground shifted to the controversial statement?
Ma'am, people here know each and everything. They know me. I respect a woman a lot. I respect a woman as a mother, sister, everything. I never, by the grace of God, since last 35 years, I have never been involved in the controversy. This controversy was not mine. But again, I tell on to each and every woman, today the Bhauduj. You are little late. Otherwise, you have seen hundreds of women coming out on the street and telling, Amin Bhai, today is Bhauduj, and our gift will be your margin.
So you're saying this issue is not going to resonate? Arvind Sawant calling her imported mal or such controversial statements?
Arvind Sawant has said sorry for that. He has apologized for that. The apology, I think the apology has been accepted. We all respect women. We all respect everybody. India Alliance, and you know, ma'am, since ages, from before independence also, Congress has always respected women. We will always respect Shaina NC. I have a very good equation with her, not from today, son, last 15, 20, 25 years.
I just spoke to her just before you, and she said that Amin Patel ji was laughing when that statement was made.
Ma'am, thinking that today, right now also I am laughing talking to you in the whole interview. You can see my whole interview. My nature is that I always meet people with a smiling face. That is the reason the people like me, love me, bless me. So it was not that instant what I was laughing. It was general thing, the smile on my face, and always you will see me laughing in whatever situation I am. So it is not like that. I respect Saina. We have a very good equation relations in long time, and this election was for 15-20 days. After 15-20 days, we all work for the betterment of the people, betterment of the society. I believe that society should get its dues, and for which I am working for last so many years.
Just one question on your party now, not just your constituency. In 2019, the Congress contested on 30 seats, if I'm not wrong. This time you're contesting on 11 seats. Is this the Congress party surrendering to the UBT or the allies, or is this a strategy of letting the allies fight on strong seats?
No, ma'am. It is a strategy that MBA should form the government. And we are contesting more than 100 seats in Maharashtra. And I am telling you, the strike rate will be, Congress will be much greater than other allies. All allies will come, and assure you on this thing, because the 23rd again we are going to meet after the election, definitely. So after being, when you will ask me this question, I will answer you the same answer, that MBA is forming government in Maharashtra.
So you think Congress contesting on only 11 seats, a climb down from 2019, it's a strategy?
What we have decided that entire Maharashtra, there was limited seats. We are not contesting 288 seats. Earlier we were two partners, Congress and Rashtrawadis. Now we have three partners. This small allies also, Samajwadi is with us, other allies are with us. So as a bigger party, we have to sacrifice something. To get something, sacrifice is important, and this is why we are independent today, because a lot of our elders have given the sacrifice and we have got the independence. So it is Congress sacrifice to the allies, to the people of Maharashtra, to get a government which will work for the people of Maharashtra.
You're confident of not just your win but your party's win as well, the MVA's win in Maharashtra?
101% that MBA is forming the government on 23rd.
I will meet you on 23rd and let's talk about it then.
Inshallah. Inshallah, definitely we'll meet. And I'll tell you that we are forming the government. I've told you today is 3rd, I think so. 3rd of November, 23rd November. After 20 days, MBA will form the government.
Thank you very much for giving us your
My
time.
pleasure.
All the best.
My pleasure. Thank you.
So that was Amin Patel of the Congress contesting from Mumba Dei constituency. He says there's no anti-incumbency. And he says the controversial statement made by Arvind Sawant on Shaina NC calling her imported mal is not an issue on ground. Well, let's see how that pans out. Well, demography of a constituency, the winnability factor are all taken into consideration when the party decides to give a ticket to a particular candidate. But more than that, what are the people's expectations? What are their requirements? Go anywhere in Mumbai, the maximum city, and there are a couple of issues that are common in all the areas and constituency. That includes housing, that includes transportation, it also includes the issue of connectivity. More importantly, in Mumbai, the fight or the struggle for every inch continues. And the story changes every square feet. We have a couple of people here with us of the Mumba Devi constituency. Let's find out if there's confusion on ground that prevails after the split. Multiple factions have been formed, or they're clear about what their issues are and who they want to vote for. Let's ask the people of Mumba Devi constituency about their issues. आप लोगों के क्या issues है इस constituency में?
देखिए, मुंबा देवी का पूरा इशू है, कामाटी पूरा क्षेत्र का पूरा इशू है कि मैं यहाँ पैदाइश मेरी यहाँ की है। आज मैं 55 साल की एज में आ चुका हूँ। पिछले 15 सालों से 20 सालों से इस क्षेत्र का विकास नहीं हो रहा है। इस क्षेत्र के अंदर जो जूनी इमारतें हैं, जो यहाँ के भाड़ू करू है, बहुत से इशू है। हम रात में सोते हैं ऐसी इमारतों के अंदर जो 100 150 साल पुरानी है, पर हमें विश्वास नहीं होता कि हमारी परिवार सुबह उठ पाएंगे कि नहीं पाएंगे। इस दहशत के साये में हम जी रहे हैं। बहुत सी समस्या है, पानी की समस्या है, रोडों की समस्या है, चीज की हर समस्या है। अब की बार मुंबा देवी के वोटरों ने और यहाँ के स्थानिक वोटरों ने कामाटीपुरा के परिवर्तन चाहते हैं और ये होके रहेगा।
ठीक है, आपको परिवर्तन चाहिए। आप लोगों के क्या मुद्दे हैं?
मैं भी यहाँ पे पैदा हुआ हूँ। आज मेरी उम्र 48 साल है। यहाँ के आप देख रहे हैं, यहाँ की बिल्डिंगें देख रहे हैं, यहाँ के रहवासी इतना पानी का, गटर का, रोड का इतना समस्या है। इतने टेंशन में सोते हैं हम लोग। यानी हमको 10 बाई 10 के घर में रह रहे हैं। आज अगल बगल में इतना डेवलप हो रहा है, लेकिन हमारे कामाटीपुरा का डेवलप कब होगा?
सही बात है, कामाटीपुरे का डेवलपमेंट नहीं हो रहा है, लेकिन रमेश मेहता को ये नहीं मालूम हमारे अमीन पटेल आमदार जो है महाविकास आघाड़ी के, सिचुएशन अभी वो गए 10-12 साल से कामाटीपुरा डेवलपमेंट के लिए प्रयास कर रहे हैं। विधानसभा में इसके बारे में उन्होंने बहुत बार अपना क्वेश्चन रेज किया और महाराष्ट्र शासन से उन्होंने रिक्वेस्ट की कि कामाटीपुरा में जितने भी पुरानी इमारतें हैं उनका पुनर्विकास होना ज़रूरी है, और महाराष्ट्र शासन ने ये कबूल किया। उनका जीआर है मेरे पास, मैं जीआर दिखा दूंगा। जीआर निकाला पूरे कामाटीपुरे का पुनर्विकास महाराष्ट्र शासन माडा के माध्यम से करने जा रही है।
आप यहाँ पे देख लीजिए, पूरी बिल्डिंग इमारत देख लीजिए, रोड देख लीजिए। अगर आपको लगता है कि 15 साल में माननीय आमदार या के अमीन पटेल जी ने विकास किया है तो आप खुद बता दीजिए। मैं अभी का भी पार्टी छोड़ने रेडी हूँ। मेरा यहाँ पे दिख रहा है आपको विकास है? यहाँ पे कोई विकास नहीं हुआ है।
कोई विकास नहीं हुआ है। That's what people are saying. एक करके, ठीक है, एक जवाब।
देखो, ये जो पुनर्विकास की बात कर रहे हैं, उसके लिए 10-12 साल अमीन पटेल जी प्रयास कर रहे, और उसके पीछे उनका बार बार विधानसभा में मुद्दा उठाया। महाराष्ट्र शासन ने उसको मान्यता दी। उसके जवाब में शासन ने जीआर निकाला कि कामाटीपुरे का पुनर्विकास हम करेंगे।
पुनर्विकास के नाम में खाली बेवकूफ बनाया जा रहा है, बेवकूफ बनाया जा रहा है। कुछ नहीं होता, इतना दिन नहीं लगता है, 12 साल 15 साल नहीं लगता है इसके लिए। और आप धारावी देखिए,
सरकार थी उस वक्त उन्होंने कुछ भी नहीं किया। जब माननीय देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी और अजीत दादा सरकार में आए, उसके बाद जो कामाटीपुरे का डेवलपमेंट का जो प्रोसेस है वो आगे लाया गया है।
और रोका भी जा रहा है इसको, रोका भी जा रहा है। खाली झुंझुना बोला जा रहा है विकास के नाम पे, झुंझुना। पिछले 15 सालों से सम्माननीय आमदार अमित पटेल साहब इस क्षेत्र के आमदार हैं। सिर्फ झुंझुना और झूठ के सारे
सिर्फ झूठ बोल रहे हैं, सिर्फ झुंझुना है, कोई काम नहीं हो रहा है।
गोष्टी है जेव्हा महाविकास
महाविकास बघा, ह्याच्या अगोदर महाविकास
हिंदी
आघाडी
में आप अपनी बात रख सकते हैं।
महाविकास आघाड़ी की सरकार थी। जितेंद्र आव्हाड यहाँ के गृह निर्माण मंत्री थे। जितेंद्र आव्हाड यहाँ पर आए, उन्होंने पूरा इलाका पैदल घूमे और उन्होंने यहाँ ऐलान किया कि महाराष्ट्र शासन इसका विकास करने जा रही है। तो महाविकास आघाड़ी की सरकार के टाइम पे ही ये जाहिर हो गया कि महाराष्ट्र शासन के माध्यम से इसका विकास होगा। बाद में महाविकास आघाड़ी की सरकार गई, देवेंद्र फडणवीस की सरकार आई, फिर उन्होंने वो प्रोसीजर कंटिन्यू किया, लेकिन ये उसका
तो आप कह रहे काम हमने किया और क्रेडिट ये लोग लेने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। काम इन्होंने किया, क्रेडिट आप लोग ले रहे हैं।
मैडम 15 सालों से सिर्फ हम लोग को आश्वासन दे रहे हैं, जब भी इलेक्शन आएगा अपना ऐसा होएगा वैसा होएगा। इलेक्शन के बाद में फाइल नीचे, हमको झूठे आश्वासन। इन लोग खाली वोटर बैंक के लिए बना के रखा है,
सिर्फ वोट बैंक के लिए, सिर्फ वोट बैंक के लिए वादा किया है।
नहीं, अभी एक बात बताता हूँ। हम तो पहले से, हम शुरुआत से ही शिवसेना में थे, है और रहेंगे। हम एक आम वोटर की तरफ से, लेकिन हमारे मित्र रमेश मेहता ये अमीन पटेल के खास थे, वो पक्ष में थे। ये अर्जुन करपे जी है, वो भी उनके साथ में थे। हमसे ज्यादा तो वो अच्छा पहचान थे अमीन पटेल।
लोग अभी इस पार्टी से से उस पार्टी जा रहे हैं, पार्टियां भी टूटी हैं, आपको लगता है कोई कंफ्यूजन वोटर के दिमाग में?
देखो कोई देखो मेरे को बोलने का मौका दो, मेरे को बोलने का मौका दो। आप बोल रहे थे तभी मैं चुप बैठा था। देखो कोई कंफ्यूजन नहीं है, ओरिजिनल है, डुप्लीकेट है। हमको जो ऊपर से जो दिया है उस साहब ने, जो अभी इंडिया आघाड़ी में हम उनको ही वोट करेंगे। अमीन पटेल जी को यहाँ पर भारी मतों से चुन के लाएंगे।
वो तो देखा जाएगा जब तो रिजल्ट आएगा, तब पता चलेगा। लेकिन ये कह रहे ओरिजिनल है, डुप्लीकेट।
देखिए यहाँ ओरिजिनल, इधर सुनिए, यहाँ ओरिजिनल और डुप्लीकेट की बात नहीं हो रही है, हमारे क्षेत्र की बात हो रही है। हम यहाँ के वोटर है, हमको पता है कि हमारी जरूरत है क्या है, यहाँ की जनता की जरूरत है क्या है। आमदार साहब ने क्या किया है 15 सालों के अंदर। ये बिल्डिंग, इसके पीछे की बिल्डिंग, ऐसी बहुत से प्राइवेट बिल्डर आए पर सबको रोक के रखा है। ये सभी जानते हैं,
काम नहीं होने दे रहे।
हाँ, वो काम नहीं होने दे रहे।
हमारे साथ एक महिला भी है, फीमेल वोटर ऑफ मुंबा देवी कंस्टिट्यूएंसी एज वेल। लेट्स टॉक टू हर एंड आस्क व्हाट हर एक्सपेक्टेशंस आर। ये अभी सब लोग यहाँ पर एक मिनट, किसने काम किया, किसने काम नहीं किया, ये सब लोग बोल रहे हैं। आप एज अ वुमन, एज अ महिला, यहाँ के क्या इश्यूज हैं?
यहाँ 15 सालों से ना जो पुनर्विकास होने वाला था अभी तक हुआ नहीं। लेडीज को पानी का प्रॉब्लम है, बीएमसी में हम लोग जाके कंप्लेंट करते हैं, कचरा निकालते नहीं है, टेनिस लाइन पूरी भरी रहती है, बार बार कंप्लेंट करना पड़ता है। यहाँ अभी तक कोई डेवलपमेंट नहीं हुआ। डेवलपमेंट के नाम पे वोटिंग के टाइम पे आते हैं, बोलते हैं हम लोग डेवलपमेंट करेंगे, अभी तक हुआ ही नहीं है।
ऐसा ही चल रहा है,
ऐसा ही
इतने सालों से चल रहा है। झूठा आश्वासन दे रहे हैं, छोटी छोटी समस्याओं के लिए हमको तरसना पड़ता है। अभी 1.5 साल से हमारे कामाड़ीपुरा में सबको गंदा पानी एट प्रेजेंट
पीने के पानी का इशू।
एक बात है, अगर ये विभाग में अगर विकास होता नहीं है तो अमीन पटेल जी 4थी बार ये चुन के आने वाले, ये कैसा हो सकता है?
अभी चुनाव हुआ नहीं है, पहले चुनाव होने दीजिए, वो तो आपकी गारंटी है, वोटिंग होने दीजिए, वोटिंग होने दीजिए। Like I said, whenever you go in Mumbai, housing, transportation, basic amenities, drinking water, sanitation continue to remain the topmost civic issues. What you can see behind me is perhaps a sense of how there is rivalry on ground between multiple factions that we were just talking about, and also a sense of confusion when it comes to the voters. People are talking about the basic issues here, fighting amongst themselves as to what their candidate has done in the last couple of years, but it remains to be seen when it comes to voting, how would people vote and who would be the candidate that they vote for. We'll keep tracking the pulse of the people on ground.